Hey, Simply Sugar here with the evening news rundown. Let's get right to it. So, the Wall Street Journal reveals the DOJ told Donald Trump back in May that his name appeared several times in the Epstein files. Bondi and Trump's legal team were briefed before public release. The DOJ described the names as unverified hearsay. The White House blasted the report as fake news, but later clarified it wasn't denying Trump's name appeared in these files. It's just that there was no misconduct. His name is just there to be there. He didn't do anything wrong. Duh. Ghislaine Maxwell's in talks with the DOJ to name additional Epstein linked individuals in exchange for leniency. A Florida judge also denied the DOJ's request to release Epstein grand jury transcripts, citing confidentiality of minor victims. A House Oversight Committee, a House Oversight Subcommittee voted to subpoena the DOJ for all Epstein-related files, but Speaker Johnson adjourned Congress to block a full floor vote. This is all according to Wall Street Journal, Reuters articles, various articles that I read in reference to this. Listen, again, Johnson's trying to delay so they can put the fix in. So they can talk to Ghislaine Maxwell in private and figure out what she knows who's on the list. The fact that she claims that she had immunity from prosecution as a co-conspirator, that all co-conspirators were immune from prosecution back in 2006 in Florida. Who are the other co-conspirators? And why would you give sex traffickers immunity? All sex traffickers and co-conspirators immunity. Is the client list that rich that you're like, it doesn't matter if you sex trafficked, we want to go after these guys? Think about that. The client list is that important that they're like, you all get immunity. Like, that's what they're saying without saying that. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Let's move on to Kilmar Abrego Garcia. So 2 federal judges ruled Abrego Garcia must be released pending trial on smuggling charges. ICE is barred from detaining him for 30 days. So he's going to get released and be able to go home and see his family. Trump officials are pressing for deportation to El Salvador, prompting sharp legal backlash. Defense claims his arrest is based on racial profiling and flimsy evidence violating due process, which we know that because he was never charged to begin with. And in actuality, the people involved with that original arrest and prosecution resigned over this case. So let's not forget that these are, for lack of a better word, trumped up charges against Kilmar Abrego Garcia to make a point. Hopefully justice wins and he gets to stay and be home with his family. In other news, Bondi removed a court-appointed U.S. attorney chosen to replace Trump ally Alina Habba in New Jersey, sparking bipartisan outrage because, yes, Alina Habba was removed because she doesn't have prosecutorial experience. She doesn't have experience in this role. She's not supposed to be there. But instead of the Trump administration just letting it go, they fire the one with experience and who should be in that position. Because friendships and alignment to Trump means more than people who have experience. And we can see that here in the FEMA response and other responses. Shit's going to hit the fan during hurricane season, fire season, and God knows what other season we're into due to our environmental changes. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that New York is in a subtropical climate now. Look at our weather. Look at how humid it is. It's never been like this. But yet and still, we're just gonna, oh, it's okay. Let him do what he wants, right? The Supreme Court ruled Trump can remove independent federal commissioners, reinforcing presidential control over agencies. And this is what I was just talking about, giving him the ultimate power to get rid of who he wants in critical areas, and then the United States citizens will suffer. And where is our tax money going? Where's your tax money going? Oh, yeah, to tax benefits to the billionaires and trillionaires. That's where it's going for their tax breaks because God knows they need it. Wall Street Journal is reporting GM profits dropped $1.1 billion due to Trump's tariffs. The automaker warned of sustained inflation pressures, and then it's all going to tumble, starting with GM and other industries. And mind you, we already rescued the automakers. Are we going to rescue them again? Who knows? I'm Simply Sugar. That's the Evening News Rundown. Please like, follow, and share if you can.